If you're moving to San Antonio, one of the largest mistakes you can make is moving into the wrong area. San Antonio is huge. You could buy a home for $350,000 in one area and $1.5 million in another. You could have a 15-minute commute, or you could end up with an hour-long commute. It really comes down to where you're at. And the truth is, most people moving to San Antonio have no idea where to even start. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the entire San Antonio area, hopefully in less than 30 minutes, so that you can get a good idea of where you and your family will fit and what makes the most sense for your budget, goals, and lifestyle. Why don't we dive right in? First time to our channel and you would like to know everything there is to know about living in San Antonio and its surrounding areas, make sure you subscribe or tap that bell for notifications to ensure that you're one of the first to be notified when we bring you new market updates. My name is Katie Powers, and my husband Stephen Garza and I get phone calls, emails, and texts from people just like you every single day who are looking to make a move into the area. Whether you're 6 days or 6 months away from making that transition, Steve and I and our team would be honored to be your realtors of choice. All of our information is listed right below. Feel free to reach out to us. These are our personal cell phone numbers and emails. Steve and I and our team are ready to help you make your move into the area. Now let's dive in to really San Antonio as a whole. I don't want this to be a geography lesson for you guys. I don't want it to be boring. So I'm gonna break out San Antonio essentially in quadrants and go over the key suburbs so you guys get a really good feel of who lives in these areas, what price points homes are selling in, and what's near these areas to draw people to them. We really wanna find the right lifestyle for you and your family. Let's dive in. All right, guys, here we are on a map. I am super zoomed out because I just want to give you a good picture of just how big San Antonio is. It's massive. We are gonna start drawing on the screen. I'm gonna try and change these colors for you so it's not all one color at one time. I have heard from a little birdie named Al that it's too much when it's all at one color. So we're gonna start with green, and we're gonna start with Northwest San Antonio. Now, again, I'm gonna start this by saying these are my opinions of how I'm drawing the lines. Every person, realtor, local might have different boundary lines of what they call Northwest, what they call West. This is an opinion. This is how I'm breaking down the city. So first we're gonna go Northwest San Antonio. I-10 is gonna be your cutoff line for Northwest, and I-90. So all of this would be considered Northwest, in my opinion. Now, Northwest is going to include popular neighborhoods such as Alamo Ranch, Callison Ranch, Stillwater Ranch. Yes, all of our neighborhoods these days have ranch on them. Valley Ranch. You're also going to have Davis Ranch. You're also going to have the suburb Helotes included in this area. Helotes is really right here. We are encompassing that in Northwest. Who lives in Northwest San Antonio? Families. We have lots of new construction. We are located in North ISD, North Independent School District, which is one of the top rated school districts in San Antonio. It's very large, so definitely check out niche.com or greatschools.org to do your research on schools. You can also check out our new website at lifestylessa.net. We incorporate all of this information and give you a really good overview of each one of these areas. Now it is growing out here. We are starting to see landlock, meaning the land is being all bought up and there's not a lot of new areas in Northwest. Now, when we start branching out here, which 211 and further, we would consider this far northwest. Far northwest would be where that line is, and we would probably come out here, which is going to include Castroville. far northwest. Now, as far as northwest goes, if you are outside Loop 1604, before you hit 211, this area that I'm going to shade in, this area, great tax rates. Okay, so you get more bang for buck in this area. You do have some new builds, but majority of that is now going to be pre-owned homes. Your average sales price in this area it's going to be a range. So you're going to see, I would say 275. This is terrible. Try to draw with a mouse. 275K up to 500 is going to be really the range that you see for Northwest. If we go into Helotes, you are going to be closer, starting at the 500s and ending around, I mean, all the way up to 1.5 million. They have some really beautiful homes because the topography changes right around here. You start to see hill country going this way. So more steps, but if you're looking for flat, no steps off the front, no steps off the back, you're definitely going to have a sweet spot over in the far northwest. Now, traffic. This is a great area, but the traffic, there are a lot of new builds in this area. This is where San Antonio has been growing out. So you are going to have more traffic. 1604 on this area has been widened, but it is still heavy on the traffic. Potranco, heavy on the traffic. Culebra, heavy on the traffic. Bandera, heavy on the traffic. All of that, you're going to see some heavy traffic. You have Alamo Ranch here, you have Potranco here, you have Culebra here, and Bandera. So all of these roads, you're going to see significant traffic. You also have I-90. Now let's talk about what's around these things as far as shopping and jobs. You have Lackland Air Force Base and Port of San Antonio right down here. You have Medical Center right here. You have USAA right here. You have energy companies. So Valero is located right here. And you have, it used to be New Star, but New Star got bought out by Sunoco. They're located right here. So you have two major energy companies located in this area. You also have UTSA, University of Texas, San Antonio is located right here on the map. So you have a lot of businesses, corporations, I should say, military, medical facilities, all of those things are very big in this area. Who lives in this area? Families. Families wanting value and newer homes is really what this area is about. If you're inside the 1604 loop here, in between 410 and 1604, you are not going to have the newer homes. There are very small pocket neighborhoods that you can find new build, but it is going to be predominantly pre-owned. The closer you get to 410, the older the homes get. That's just kind of how it goes. The city grew out. So the newer homes are further out. The older homes are closer into downtown. Really just depends your commute and what you're looking for. But this part of town is heavy military. We really like this part of town is heavy military, active duty, or retirees that are looking to be close to Lackland, the VA, hospital, and Port of San Antonio. So all of that, we're gonna move on. That is what we have for Northwest San Antonio. Hopefully that gives you a brief synopsis of what you would be looking for if you were going to live in that area. Let's change the color. All right, let's move on to North Central San Antonio. Now, guys, this is my bread and butter. This is where I live. This is where I frequent because the location, and most people moving to this area, it is focused on location and ease to things, okay? North Central is going to be about here, more or less, right? Could go a little further over, could go a little up. It's totally up to you, but we'll cover the other areas. Anyway, North Central. Popular neighborhoods that are included in this area: Stone Oak, Rogers Ranch, Chavano Park, Hollywood Park, Cibolo Canyons, Timberwood Park, Kinder Ranch. All of these are super popular, well-known, established neighborhoods. Who lives here? Medical professionals, lots of people who are working in corporations that might have to travel. We have ease to the airport here. We have a lot of luxury options as well. Price points change significantly once we move to north central San Antonio. You have the airport located right here, right off 281, very easy access. I wish I could tell you that your tax rates go less when you're outside of 1604, but they do not. Actually, in this part of town, when you go north of 1604, it's so sought after that the tax rate and the prices increase. So just keep that in mind. You will have new builds higher up outside of the city. It's going to be an easy 15-20 minute commute into North San Antonio if you want new builds. You have predominantly pre-owned homes in this area. Now, one thing that I do want to mention, if you are looking for land, you're going to want to go a little farther north. You're not really going to find a bunch of land in this area because it is growing. However, there are a few communities like Hollywood Park, Chavano Park, which are much, much older established communities. So you are going to have larger lots, right? Half acre, 0.3 to half acre or an acre, but a very older dated home. Could be updated, but I will tell you in Hollywood Park, we're starting to see more and more tear downs of the old homes and then building newer homes on that because they want the location. So we're just starting. We see that in Fair Oaks happening a lot, and we're seeing that in Chavano and Hollywood Park because the location is so great. You're close to the airport. Again, you're close to the medical hub, USAA, easy access there. Airport is easy here. This block that you see that you cannot access, that is Camp Bullis. That is an Army base. So it kind of takes up a big chunk of North Central. But Stone Oak is your most popular neighborhood. It is got a lot of commercial within the neighborhood. So you've got a lot of medical facilities right here, restaurants, tons of restaurants on 281. As far as shopping goes, you're still going to come over here to this area or go straight down to 410. You have one of our largest malls here off 410. Home values. You are looking at $350 is going to be the low end for this part of town. I'm talking in generalities, guys. Can you find a home for $250 in the area? Yes, it's probably going to be 1,000 square feet and closer to 30 years old, right? You can find those, but typically in this area, your price point is $350 all the way up to $1.5 million. Now, I know that is a massive range, but we have all kinds of homes. When you're coming up here to this part of San Antonio, you're definitely getting closer to the 600 to 800 and plus. Certain areas in Stone Oak, like Perry, has a brand new community in Hidden Canyons built into Stone Oak, which is really the only new construction homes that you're gonna find in the Stone Oak area. They're selling 900 to 1.3 million. So to get new construction in the area is hard, but you can still find it in 2026. So who lives here? People wanting central convenience. This is easy access to downtown. You're 15-20 minutes to downtown. You're 10 to 15 minutes to the airport. You have grocery stores, shopping, everything. And this is why, as a real estate agent, I live in North Central. I am 15 to 20 minutes to most everything. The only time is when I come out here and show Castroville and Westside. It is a 45-minute drive. But really, overall, living in North Central is the most convenient and easy to get to everywhere in San Antonio. You also, last but not least, Northeast ISD. So really, North Central San Antonio is split. You have North ISD, like, let me clear this. I can hear Al in my head telling me it's too busy. North Central or North ISD this way and Northeast ISD this way. Again, a really great school district. You definitely want to do your homework on the schools, but I have had my kids go to schools in this area and now they go to schools in this area. They're all good schools. Just do your homework and do your research on them. But really, I'm happy to help you narrow down that as well. Moving on to Northeast San Antonio. Now the lines, let's change the color so we're all together. Let's go red, pink, that works. Northeast is going to be here to really here. Okay. So what do we have included in Northeast? We have Schertz, Cibolo, Garden Ridge, right here actually. You've got Converse, you've got Windcrest. You never hear us talk about Windcrest. I would not put you there personally, but we won't dive into that. But who lives in Northeast? It's predominantly military. Now I said Northwest was military, but Northeast is as well. We have another Air Force base over here. We have Randolph Air Force Base located right here, which is huge, and lots of active duty in this area. Predominantly, they are moving to the Cibolo, Schertz, Converse area. It's really going to depend on your budget. What is close to this area? Honestly, I-35 drops you right into San Antonio, easy access to the airport. Again, right here, you have a straight shot. Really, 35 takes you down and into downtown San Antonio pretty quickly, pretty easily, depending on the traffic. Now, the one thing I will say about traffic, because you guys, I don't know how to do anything other than keep it real. I'm not sugarcoating it. I-35 is going to be under construction for the next 10 years. Now, will it be in this area for the next 10 years? No, we probably have another 3 years of them doing construction. But I-35 from downtown San Antonio all the way to Austin is that 10-year timeline, and it will be a double-decker freeway. We are just growing, and there are all neighborhoods, so they cannot widen it. They have to go higher. So right now, the double-decker is about to Schertz, and it will continue. So just keep that in mind. If you are looking to be a commuter and you are working downtown, this would not be an area I would suggest immediately. Maybe you could, after the construction's done, you might want to move. But I-35 is going to be moving a little slow for the next few years. It is what it is. That's the truth of the construction and the growth in San Antonio. Now, Randolph Air Force Base, you don't have to use I-35 to get to it if you live in this area, which is great. I also have seen a lot of people looking at this area who are going to be either stationed or working at SAMC. And I always get this wrong. My mom works there and she's always correcting me. It used to be called BAMC or SAMC and they switched. But I'm pretty sure it's SAMC now. So San Antonio Military Medical Center, I think is what we're calling that. But it's also Fort Sam Houston. So we have an Army base, Fort Sam Houston, attached with one of the largest hospitals. And if you are in the medical field in the military, you will most likely at some point come through this hospital. So I have seen a lot of people commute there as well. Here's my one caveat I will say. If you are located or working here, my suggestion would be you live in this area. This area close to the hospitals, I would not live there, and I would not suggest that. And we're going to leave it at that because I don't want to get in trouble and say things as a real estate agent I shouldn't say. Call me, we'll have a conversation about it. But overall, Cibolo, Schertz, great school district. It's the Cibolo, Schertz, Universal City, Live Oak, so all these little baby suburbs that have come together and made their own school district. Great school district. They break it up into 4 schools. So you have your elementary, and then you have a intermediary school, which is like, I think you'll have to double check this on me, but 5th and 6th campus, 7th, 8th campus. So they break it up with two grades in each campus, and then your high school. They have 2 major high schools in the area. Do your research, check out our website, or check out niche.com or greatschools.org to check out the school ratings and to see which school rating works best for you guys. Now, what else is over here? I-35 has everything. You have your Costco, you have your shopping, the Forum is here. Right here at 1604 and 35, the Forum has your Target. I say Target because every woman is asking me where the Target is. It has your TJ Maxx, just a whole bunch of shopping you can get done there. But easy access to the airport, like I said, and anything that you might need in that area. So coffee shops, everything is there, medical facilities, hospitals, you have all of that in this area. Of course, price points. You are going to get more bang for buck. That is what this area, specifically Cibolo, Schertz, is known for. However, the word has gotten out and prices have increased significantly over the last 2 years. It blows my mind. So we are looking in this area really $250 for a smaller home, but the homes aren't crazy old, right? So if you go north central or inside the loop northwest at $250, you're getting like 1,000 square feet, really small, especially north central. If you're going northeast, this part of town, $250, 1,300 square feet, you can get a little more bang for your buck. Prices are really tapping out around $750 unless you're looking in Garden Ridge. That is going to be the anomaly here. Is Garden Ridge. Homes there really are starting 700 plus 2 million, right? So it's just going to depend which specific area you're looking for. If you want land and you have a budget up to 1.6 to 2 million, Garden Ridge is a phenomenal location and great, beautiful lots and homes out there. But typically Cibolo, Schertz, you're really going to be, that sweet spot is going to be $375 to $450. I will have so many homes to show you in that price point, new or pre-owned, all of those things. So who should live here? Military, commuters, need easy access to Randolph, Schertz, Cibolo. They offer some of the best value in the region. That would really be my top suggestion for this area. Okay, let's move on to Bulverde Spring Branch. This would be the area of Bulverde and Spring Branch. Now, why would you want to live out here? You want more acreage. You want to be a little away from the city, feel like a country life, but have easy access to the city. You want a little more square footage, elbow room between your neighbors. Maybe you're thinking of a custom home, buy your own lot and build a custom home. That's kind of where this area, most people looking in this area just want to be a little further away from the city, but still have access to all the great things that the city has to offer. You have hill country views. The topography changes up here. You have hills, trees. It's very green. It's very beautiful. Now, I have so many of you guys calling me saying you want to live in Bulverde Spring Branch, but you want no steps off the front and no steps off the back. I'm leaving a pause there because I want you guys to feel how frustrated I feel when I hear that. I'm just kidding. Is it possible? Yes. Is it hard to find? Yes. It's hill country. So you will typically have a few steps, whether you have no steps on the entry, you'll have 5 to 6 steps off the back. Sometimes you'll have 12 steps off the back or 18 steps up the front. It just depends on where the home is built in the neighborhood, okay? We have neighborhoods, we have no neighborhoods where you can just be out in the country. We had a beautiful couple come in and bought 10 acres out in Bulverde. And I love seeing them on Facebook. I love when Cynthia and Dawn post because I love seeing their life out on their 10 acres and how they came from Seattle and the busy life, and now they are exploring this great 10-acre tract. They have their own stock pond, and their golden retrievers just get to go crazy on this land, and it makes my heart so happy. So that's kind of the gist of like the people wanting to live in this area, just a little more space. You have Commute ISD out here. Their schools have come a long way in the last 10 years. They have built some beautiful state-of-the-art campuses, super beautiful. We've got lots of new construction opportunities. We have larger lot new construction opportunities out here. 1 acre lot, half acre lot, 70 foot, 80 foot. We have more space, but again, that requires a higher price point. So if you are looking in Bulverde Spring Branch, your average sales price is really on the low end, 400, and it would be not that easy to find you a house at 400, but that would be your low end, all the way up to 1.4 is really where it's kind of there's definitely higher price. You can see things, you know, depending on acreage and stuff. This yellow doesn't look very pretty on here, but 400K to 1.4, your sweet spot is really going to be 700 for Spring Branch Bulverde area. 700 is the sweet spot. I can find you a lot of inventory homes and pre-owned homes in that 700 to 800. I even have a great listing in Spring Branch. So lots of great properties out there. 1 acre tracts are pretty common. If you want more acreage, then we'll talk. Give me a call. We can have that conversation. So who wants to live out here? People wanting space and scenery, feeling very rural, but having the access to the city within 15 to 20 minutes, 281 straight shot to the airport. So a lot of people are loving that, and why they choose this area instead of Boerne, because you're closer to the airport here. You also have Canyon Lake, so we know when it's full and you can take your boat out and those types of things, you have easy access to that, which is very popular, very popular during the summer. Okay, so moving on, let's talk about Boerne since I just brought up Boerne. Let's do a blue. We have Boerne. Gosh, that's crazy. When I zoomed out, it didn't even put it on the map, did it? There we go. Zoom in a little bit more. Boerne Fair Oaks is going to be here. And Boerne's massive. There we go. Boerne and Fair Oaks. Fair Oaks is a small suburb of Boerne or a small suburb of San Antonio, however you want to call it, but the schools are routed to Boerne, which is why we're lumping it in. The majority is routed to Boerne ISD. Now, this area is hot right now. Everybody wants to be in Boerne, and the main reason is school districts. Boerne ISD is known for their academics, for their sports. They are rated very highly in the state of Texas. Boerne is also rated one of the safest communities, lots of things. Check out niche.com if you want to learn more about that area, or our website, because we go over it quite a bit at lifestylesofsa.net. So It's very similar to Spring Branch and Bulverde. The scenery is the same. We are in the hill country here. I guess the biggest difference between Bulverde and Boerne is going to be the downtown life. Boerne has the cutest downtown. Cute shops, cute restaurants, cute bars. So you really get that like small town feel. Bulverde has a small downtown, but it is nothing like Boerne. It will get there. But for now, Boerne really it reminds me of Fredericksburg. Once you get here, you have to visit our wine country in Fredericksburg, but Boerne just has a great downtown vibe. It's very family oriented. And again, the big draw is the school district. The communities are also amazing. Esperanza is a massive splash. George's Ranch is a big pull. Ranches at Creekside. You've got some really wonderful neighborhoods and communities, whether you're looking pre-owned or new construction. Boerne really has all of it. It has a really great variety. Now, because it is hot right now, because the school district is pulling in a lot, and because these new neighborhoods are so hot, price points are going to be higher. Boerne is easily, can I find you a home at $350? It would be really, really difficult, but we could. There are some older pre-owned homes that we could probably find in that price point. But generally speaking for Boerne, you are gonna be $500,000 and up. $500K up to $2 million. Now, your sweet spot again is going to be, so $700K to $900K is your sweet spot in Boerne. What is close to Boerne? Anything you could want. They've got medical facilities popping up, which is great, but you have the VA hospital right here. So what people love about Boerne and Fair Oaks is how accessible it is. So you get country life, but super fast commutes into San Antonio. I-10 construction is really almost complete in this area, so very easy to come and go out of Boerne and San Antonio. You have medical center, here, you have USAA here. Again, you have Valero, UTSA, Sunoco, but all off this I-10 corridor. You also have some of the best shopping in San Antonio right in this area of San Antonio. So you're only 15 to 20 minutes in to top restaurants, top shopping, and entertainment. Nobody is really saying this, but what I coined this area, this section right here at 1604 and I-10, I'm coining this the entertainment district because everything is there. La Cantera, Fiesta Texas, the Rim, the Palladium, which is a big movie theater. You have Top Golf, you have Andretti, which is like an indoor racetrack and video game arcade center. You have so much. Top restaurants, local restaurants, chain restaurants, everything is in this area. So to be 15, 20 minutes from that, but also to be in the hill country and have beautiful views and some of the best master plan communities in the area. If your budget is in the 700s, this is definitely a community or area or part of town that you want to be the top of your list, right? Hill country views, long-term appreciation are your priorities. This is something to be on your list. Boerne's just really hard to beat. I don't have anything negative to say about Boerne. I love it. Steve's family's from there. That's where he grew up. It's a great area. All right, moving on. I really only have one. We kind of covered Far West already. Let's jump into Far West real quick. So Far West, we're gonna cover Castroville, Mico, Lake Hills. I can sell in Bandera, guys, but it's really, it's out there. So that Bandera is like its own, that's horse hill country. If you want horses and you want to be able to ride them, that's Bandera. I actually go out with a friend and ride out in Bandera because they have horse trails throughout the city in Bandera, so you can literally go on horse trail rides, which is, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's amazing. That's Bandera. Now, far west, San Antonio, really 211 and Castroville it's exploding out here. Now, the only thing that's different than regular Northwest San Antonio, far Northwest, is they are having to do massive infrastructure growth out here. Because it is growing so much, it was all farmland. It's predominantly flat in this area. It was all farmland. So you're gonna have half-acre, acre properties. They're all gonna have septic tanks because they don't have the infrastructure yet for sewage. Castroville does, so if you're closer to Castroville, you will, but if you're in this area, you're gonna end up on a half-acre, acre, and you're gonna end up with a septic. The other big thing, this is new in the last year and a half, for San Antonio, because of all the infrastructure development. And Medina County used to be a small county, and now it's exploding because of all this new communities. 211 is a main road they created right here, which is wonderful, and you will use it if you live on this side of town. It will be the main road you use, to be honest with you. They now have a public improvement district tax. So for all of my 100% disabled veterans that are moving to Texas because you pay 0 in taxes, this is really important to hear. If you like Castroville, if you like the new builds in this area, right? Megan's Landing, Potranco Oaks, Potranco Acres, all these beautiful communities with acre, half-acre lots, you are not exempt from this PID. It is the only PID I have ever heard in Texas where you still have to pay if you're 100% disabled. So, and it ranges from $1,500 up to about $4,000. It's going to depend on the value of your home and the size of your lot. So if you have a full acre, it is 50 cents for every dollar on your value. So again, you'll want to protest your taxes. You never thought you needed to protest your taxes because you were 100% disabled and shouldn't have to pay property taxes in the state of Texas, but this PID does not exempt you. You are not exempt from this PID. So I cannot say that loud enough because a lot of clients bought in this area 100% disabled and now have this tax that they were not expecting. So keep that in mind, but also if you are not 100% disabled, it is now creating taxes to go higher, and where this used to be where you got your bang for buck, your value, your dollar stretches more on your house because you get more square footage, but you no longer get lower taxes in this area. You are now being taxed at 2.4 to 2.5, which is higher than most people are paying in San Antonio. So it's for the next 30 years, and I think we all can agree, once they start taxing you, they say 30 years, I don't think it's going to go away. I think they're going to continue that tax, but that's just me. But it does have a PID, and that is why. Now, your values out here, great. You can buy stuff for $400 easy. It's going to be really beautiful and nice square footage all the way up to $800K. You have some properties that will max $1 million, but it's hard to find things that max $1 million. Easy access to Lackland, Port of San Antonio, straight shot from 90 into downtown. You're 45 minutes to an hour from the airport, but you do have Lake Medina over here. It's pretty dry. You can't put a boat in it right now, but you do have access to water over there if you wanted it. All right, last but not least, we have New Braunfels. Now I'm gonna move the map around so we can get a little closer to New Braunfels here, make it more center screen. Change the color. What color should we do? I feel like, oh, we haven't done like orange. Let's do orange. So New Braunfels is going to be cut 46 in half, come this way, this would be New Braunfels. Maybe we come a little up here. I think Mayfair is like right here. So New Braunfels, great city. Who wants to live here? People who want a smaller town feel. San Antonio is a big city. New Braunfels is a smaller town. It's bigger than Boerne, so you're going to have more things to do in New Braunfels. New Braunfels is known for the Commute River and the Guadalupe River coming through New Braunfels. I also have a lot of people asking me about flooding in New Braunfels. Now, does it flood? Yes, but we have floodplain areas for a reason. And the biggest thing I want to hit on, because we hear so much about the flooding, is New Braunfels is predominantly safe by Canyon Lake. All of the rivers dump into Canyon Lake before they come to New Braunfels. So it would be insane for New Braunfels to be completely underwater because we have Canyon Lake. That's why Canyon Lake was made. It is a man-made lake by the Corps of Engineers. It is there to protect San Antonio and New Braunfels from flooding. So that is the whole purpose of it being there. The rivers in New Braunfels are great. It's known for people tubing down them. Super fun, family-oriented area. You're not a college town like San Marcos is a college town with Texas State. So you're away from the college party stuff, but New Braunfels is just really family oriented and fun. I used to go tubing every summer with my son when he was younger, and with my girls, like girls weekend out, we would go tubing. It's super fun things to do there. It's also beautiful. It's hill country views, beautiful. You have shopping right here. You have the San Marcos outlet mall, so you have some great primo shopping. You have, of course, your Costco is now here at the Mayfair subdivision, so you have a Costco, you have all the grocery stores, you have medical facilities, hospitals, everything you could need in a daily basis you have in New Braunfels, and you're also only 20 to 30 minutes in to northeast San Antonio. You're still 40 minutes from the airport, but you're in New Braunfels, you're really halfway between San Antonio Airport and Austin Airport. You can choose which one you want to go to. Both are about 40 to 50 minutes away, depending on the traffic of I-35 that day. I would probably still fly out of San Antonio just because it is a much easier airport to get in and out of, in my opinion. But totally up to you. Sometimes they have better rates in Austin. So you get to choose which airport you want to go to. So lots of family-oriented activities, the river-free activities for you to do. You have New Braunfels ISD, which is a great community, great school district. You're going to have a whole bunch of locals tell you which school is better. Of course, my friends, all kids go to the Unicorn District, right? That's their mascot. So it just depends where you're at. You have New Braunfels ISD there. Make sure you check out those schools. But it is people who want lifestyle entertainment, free entertainment, and our family-oriented smaller town feel without the big city. New Braunfels is where they are moving. We have lots of new construction. We have larger lots. We also have smaller lots. The other big thing and the big draw for New Braunfels, from what I'm hearing and seeing, is the tax rate is lower. Your typical tax rate in New Braunfels is anywhere from 1.6 to 2%, which is a big draw because things in San Antonio are creeping up. That 2.2, 2.3 is what you're seeing more frequently. New Braunfels is still lower. It's Guadalupe County. It is a smaller county. They are not taxing as high. So you are split between like Comal and Guadalupe County over here. So that is a big draw, honestly, is the taxes. You can stretch your dollar a little further on your taxes, on top of the fact that you have some great new build communities in here. You have Mayfair, you have Vintage Oaks is really big, Preserve at Elm Creek. You have Waldsanger, you just have a lot of really great communities, whether you want acre, half acre, custom, or semi-custom. You've got Thornbrook. Thornbrook is a beautiful 1 acre community. Price points. Let's jump into price points. You are looking 350 is pretty common in New Braunfels, that you have a lot of inventory at 350, all the way up to about 1.4. It goes way higher if you get into these custom communities, like Sections of Vintage Oaks has some really pretty homes. But off this 46 corridor, you're going to have a lot of custom neighborhoods out there that will stretch higher than 1.4. But your sweet spot for New Braunfels really is 500,000. 500K gives you a large option pool in New Braunfels, Veramendi, if you want 100-foot lots, 100-foot frontage lots, or 70-foot frontage lots. Veramendi has that. It's a really, really big, great community right there in New Braunfels, close to everything. I really love that community. But anyway, you've got lots of options there. So people who are moving to New Braunfels really want family-oriented, smaller town city. I think I've already said this 3 times, but that's really what we're seeing people move into that area. Okay, I don't know where I'm at on time. Hopefully I did this in 30 minutes. Probably not, y'all. I talk a lot, but I want to give you good information to help you decide what area works best for you. Now, here's a challenge for you. If you self-identified in any of these areas, or maybe you self-identified in 3 to 4 areas, and you would like me to help you pull that into like maybe 1 or 2 areas and maybe some suggestions for neighborhoods, drop it in, drop down budget and main things you're looking for, not necessarily square footage, but lifestyle. What are some things that are important to your lifestyle with your budget? I'm happy to help you, give you some ideas of things that should be on your top list. Now, if you are planning to move in the next 6 days to a year, I want you to call me, guys. We can have a whole conversation. You can book directly on my calendar, and we will discuss all of your wants and needs, and we can go over an itinerary and top items that you need to be researching and focusing on for your move. That's what we're here for. We're here to be a resource for you when you're moving into the area. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you want to keep checking out some of our content, this is our most popular video. This is our most recent video. Make sure you click on those and dive right into more content with Steve and I. Thanks so much for tuning in. We will see you on the next one.